Hello and welcome to another one of my collection videos. This time I will be doing curated art, which is a little bit of a crossover with some of the collage decks. My differentiation there was the degree to which it had been collaged, because technically at least one or two of these does have some degree of collaging in it. It's just very minimal. So let's get started. So the first three we're going to look at are all print on demand, make playing cards. I believe these are all from Make Playing Cards. So in the middle is the Beautiful Rebellion, and it comes with this bag. And then this one is the Art Occultist. Yes, I believe that's what it's called, the Art Occultist, and I love this bag for it. And then this one is Noble Art. And that's what the backs look like on that one. Get this one out. And I want to do a little bit of a compare of these three, because there are things I like about each. So the Noble Art, we'll do a little bit of a side-by-side, I think. A couple of the cards have scratches on them. I'm not sure if this is going to get picked up or not. This one does, and I think the High Priestess does. I can't remember if they came this way or if this cardstock just scratches really easily. So this, I think, is the Make Playing Cards Smooth. You know, it's decent cardstock, but I don't know. If the scratches are from me, then that's disappointing that it scratches so easily. And if it came scratched, also very disappointing. This is the Beautiful Rebellion, like this backs. It's on, I think, the air linen of Make Playing Cards. So it's kind of thin, but it is linen. But the linen it's a very heavy linen finish. I do love that fool. And then this, I think, is the Make Playing Cards standard linen or something to that effect. And I really like this cardstock. This is by far my favorite finish of all of these decks. The linen effect is not as heavy as this one is, and the cardstock is nice and flexible, easy to shuffle. It doesn't interfere with it gives it a kind of a canvas effect without being so heavy like this one is. So of these three fools, this is probably my favorite fool. Although I like this one too, but then this is a different card in Majestic Earth, which will be coming up. I like the art in this card. Doesn't speak fool to me in the Noble Art. And then some of these have alternate cards. So these obviously are the same magician. There's been some manipulation. I have no idea to what degree. I do prefer this one. I'm not crazy about this linen finish. I think it's too strong. And then there's an alternate magician. I don't know. Which one do I like better? I like them both. And then the High Priestess, they all have the same High Priestess. These appear to be the same, so maybe not manipulated. This one, the red is definitely amped up. The smoke is amped up. Kind of like that effect on it, but again, I don't love this cardstock. And I don't want to spend too much time going through it. Do I want to go through all these cards? I don't think so. Because we want to get to pairings, don't we? Gonna say right now, of these three, my favorite is the Art Occultist. Okay, so this first pairing is with the Beautiful Rebellion, and it's the Mist of Avalon Oracle. Yeah, I like this. And I have not shuffled up this deck. I normally shuffle up the tarot decks. But there are a lot of extra cards, especially in this one. So I kind of wanted you to have an idea of what they are when they come up. And again, I've said this before, I love that this deck has the keywords all around it, so it makes it great for a spread deck if you wanted to surround it with cards. I'm actually very surprised at how well I think this Mist of Avalon pairs with these curated art decks. Maybe it's just the style of the artwork. Yes, must be just the style of the artwork. Ooh, the Lovers in Sacred Union. Nice. Yeah, and I think too, because a lot of these, the period that this art is curated from, there's a lot of paintings of knights and ladies and stuff. I feel like that lends itself well to the Mists of Avalon. Okay, so then we have a Medieval Oracle of the Beasts, which is also a curated art deck. Yes, this is nice also. Goats. I love goats. They're such naughty animals. And I think, yeah, there's two. Danger and destruction with death. And she shows up in all of the decks maybe. So this is another complaint I have about this deck. I don't know if any other cards showed it yet, but the printing didn't, it left like white spots. And it's on more than one card. So it's incredibly disappointing. Like this one, it was right here. I used a brown marker to kind of cover it up, but you know, for whatever a Make Playing Cards deck costs, the printing on this, with the quality, was just not there. And I don't know if it has anything to do with the finish, the linen finish or not, but I'm just very disappointed by this one, especially because there's several cards that have that printing problem. Okay, this is Herbal Astrology. A very different kind of subject matter, but I feel like the color tones and the art style itself, I feel like they kind of go together. Don't love this. And there's that Magician from the other deck. And see, this one is particularly egregious in the amount of where the ink just didn't stick to it. And this is Woodland Wardens, which I was surprised to see. I think it really is nice with this. The color palette is just right with it. I like having the animal energy. I like it. One more. Oh yeah, look, I see those colors with this. That looks really nice. Graceful Persistence with the Seven of Pentacles. Yes, that's a good place to stop on this one. Okay, and this is Noble Art, and it pairs really well with all of the ones I just showed with Beautiful Rebellion, plus some other ones. We're going to pair it with Thistledown. I'm not sure why I think Thistledown goes with this one and not with the other one. Yeah. I don't know that I think it's the best pairing ever, but I do like it. And I love Okay, and this is the Musings of Aphrodite, which is also a curated art deck. Yeah, I like this too. That looks nice. And there's that card again, that piece of art again. I think there was a devil in the other deck too. There is a lot of crossover, so if you're thinking about getting any one of these, I hope this turns out to be helpful in your decision. Okay, and these are the messenger cards, which seems like it might be an odd pairing even to me, but somehow it really works with this deck. And there's the Fool from the Occultist, and I forget what it is. And well, we'll see, because Majestic Earth is here, spoiler alert. I do really like this piece of art, and the Four of Wands, that's nice. Okay, and this is the Art Occultist, and it's paired here with the Musings of Aphrodite. All three of these print-on-demand ones pretty much go with the same oracles. This one, the Art Occultist, it has a softer effect, I think, because of the soft linen that it is. And like I said, this one is, of the three, it's my favorite because I like more of the choices in this deck better, and the cardstock is just hands down better. These are just so nice together. New Love with the Lovers and the Ten of Cups. Just so nice together. And this oracle has a yes and a no card in it. Okay, and this is Thistledown. And I know visually it's not the best match, but I just love it so much. I do think they're nice together. There's the devil again. I think they all three have the same devil. And then this was the Chariot in one of them. Here it is, the Six of Swords. I like it better as the Six of Swords. The quality of this print on the star was in also Beautiful Rebellion, I think. The quality of this print is better. If you wanted to see a three-way side-by-side of these, or a side-by-side of any combination of them, please let me know, because I'm happy to do that. I was going to do it here, but I just thought, this isn't the place for it. Okay, and let's do the Mists of Avalon too, because it's a mass market deck. It's affordable. Surprised at how much I love the Mists of Avalon with these decks. Especially, you know, like this, if somebody's getting knighted, it just, the theme is just on point. Okay, and this is the Venus Morningstar Tarot, which is by the same creator as the Musings of Aphrodite. And there's a little booklet. The inside of the box, and it's gilded, so pretty. It's so pretty. Let's pair it with the Musings of Aphrodite. Three of Coins and the Page of Cups with fun. That works. Yes, this is very nice. I mean, there's really no doubt these were gonna go together. And while I don't normally pair together decks by the same creator, because it's too much the same, I feel like these are different enough. I don't know, just maybe it's this big border on the bottom and the white border on this. It just doesn't feel too samey to me. Have faith with the Fallen, which is the Tower, the Queen of Cups. I like it. Okay, and this is the Flower Oracle, and this is probably my favorite pairing for this deck. Because it's not too samey, but they are just so beautiful together. Ah, these cards, out of control. I like how it brings in, it has people in it, but it brings in the flowers and more in the, you know, it's a flower oracle. Duh. And there's some insects in it, butterflies, bees, etc. It's the only card that kind of throws me because it's William Blake. Feels kind of out of place, but I also get it. Yes, I very much like this pairing. Be cool if they did, if this company did like a fruit oracle. I don't know. I don't know why I just thought of that. Okay. And this is Cosmic Crossroads, which is a more modern collage oracle, but I don't know, something about this pairing really speaks to me. Maybe it's the juxtaposition of the old and classical and the newer. There's that devil again. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird to me that I like this, but I do. Okay, so this is our third deck from the same creator of the Venus Morningstar and Musings of Aphrodite. And it's the Tarot of Aphrodite. This is the second edition of this deck. So the backs. And we are going to see a lot of the same or very similar oracles repeating in this video. Language of flowers. Yeah, this is nice. Ooh, memory with all this red and the seer with all that red. She's looking, gazing into a crystal ball. And the Four of Wands, building good memories. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Don't know that I love this, but I do like it. Trying to bring up the pink a little bit. If we brought in the Musings of Aphrodite, we'll do it. But it's going to be a lot of pink. There's plenty of pink. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, I mean, obviously they're going to look good together. But is it pink overload? I think so. And I like pink. This is a lot of pink. And there are some blue cards, but it's mostly pink. And then I have one more, the Seashell Oracle. And I think this one is my favorite pairing with this. I think probably the Flower Oracle or even the Crystal Oracle would go with this. I'm not so sure about the Mushroom one though. I like that. We can try one of the other ones. Let's see. Let's try the Crystal. That's nice too. They're coming out with a planetary one and a cat one, which I'm not sure. The cat one seems like it's going to be different. The planetary one seems like it's going to be along the same lines as all the rest of them in style and everything. Have to wait to see more images of what the cat one's going to be like. This is nice too. Okay, and this is the Victorian Romantic, Baba Studios, the 4th edition. Not the most recent one with the, I think the most recent one they did. I like the backs better, but I just couldn't, I didn't see any sense in getting another copy of this deck just to have different backs. This is the Flower Oracle. I'm not saying I don't like these pairings, I just thought I would find more pairings as the driving force. But this, like, I think this is really, really good. Really nice. Red and the red. saw that card before and that card before, trying to mix it up a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Nice. Okay, we're going to try it also with the Crystal Oracle. Yeah, this one is really nice too. All the jewel tones in these two decks definitely complement the Victorian Romantic. Yeah, I might like this one a little better. Dog hair. I like that. Love that that's a dinosaur. Okay, this one is Majestic Earth, and there's that fool from the Occultist. And yeah, it's out of print. Has a book, and it has the extra element cards. I love these backs. Like if I had a room with this wallpaper, heaven. And my first pairing for this is Musings of Aphrodite. I know, we've seen it a lot, but I feel like it's the best pairing for this oracle is actually this tarot, because this tarot is obviously landscapes. There's only a few cards with people in them, so this brings in the people, and it has the right art style. And these people could even be in these settings that are in these cards. So this is one of my kind of like, you know, bonded pair. I'll use this oracle with other decks, but like this is the one that it calls out to. So clouds are air. Pink. And because I just think this one really, really works. And stone is earth. Water is water. Yeah, I like that one. One more. Yeah, see, and then there's creature. I don't know. I wish they had some kind of numbering or something, because I don't know what creature is. I have to look in the book. And the other pairing is the Crystal Oracle. Also, it is, this deck is, even though we have clouds and stuff, it's very, because it's landscapes, it's very earthy. And this is also earthy, being stones. Also a very nice pairing. Yes, I like this very much too. Oh, so pretty. Trying to see if we can see some other cards we haven't seen yet. Oh, these just look so good together, though. I mean, this person could almost be climbing on this. So good. It's so good. Yeah. Okay, I could look at this all day because it's so pretty. Okay, and I do have one Majors Only deck that is by Aphrodite Studios, same as many of the other decks in this video. I love these backs. Love that fool. I wish these were the same. I mean, I get making them bigger. I wish these were the same size, even with different backs, as the Tarot of Aphrodite. Because I would swap some of these in. I don't really use Majors Only decks. This is a great Emperor. These are great choices here. Love that for the Chariot. That's such a sweet strength. Hermit and Stillness instead of the Hanged One. I love that for the Devil. That's a nice sun. And there's the World. Okay, so now we are on to decks created by Libra Moon, the Serpent and Peacock, and Tara Paul's Moon, etc. So this is the art edition. I had the first edition and I let it go because I didn't think I needed 3 editions of this. So I have this one, and I also have the 3 Moons, which I normally would not, has this guidebook. I normally would not like a deck like this because of the keywords on it, but I like this. I think it's really well done. And when reading for other people, sometimes it's nice for them to have, if they don't know tarot, for them to have a jumping off point at least. And then it has these extra moon cards called the 3 Moons because there's 3 moon cards in it. So we can put these side by side. And then the art edition, I think it's out of print now, has many alternate cards. These are the alternates. So this is edged in a really nice soft gold, and this is one of those, I guess it's holographic is what you call it. Not my favorite. And this cardstock is just lovely. It's thin but flexible and sturdy feeling, matte but still slidey. This one is like a glossy linen. So I'm going to do the pairings, and I'm going to do them kind of side by side with both of these because they should, in theory, both pair with the same. And the first one is another deck by the same creators, the Medieval Oracle of the Beasts. It's on different cardstock, and you've seen it many times if you've been watching my videos. And no surprise here that it pairs well. this works. Sorry, I was just kind of zoning out there, I think. My knees are killing me. I'm getting a knee replacement soon. So another one is the Mushroom Oracle. And I think this is my favorite deck to pair with Serpent and Peacock. It's just quirky enough to meet it without being too samey. Yes, this is very nice. Yeah, that really is my favorite pairing with this. And then we have, let's try the Seasons of the Witch. And I also like this. I feel like it brings a little bit more into present day, gives it a little more, for me anyway, like real world kind of application when reading the cards instead of being just, I don't know, it's a kind of a weird deck. So sometimes I get caught up in the weird, if you know what I mean. This help gives it like a more applicable focus, I feel like. And I think it looks nice. And this one is the Amor twins. This is the first edition. I think the second edition has rounded corners. But this is also like a perfect match. Like, these could have been made for each other. It's just a little more weird. And I don't venture too far into the weird. Like, I don't have any other decks by the Deviant Moon creator other than this one. But this, I think, really works. Okay, so now we're going to do the Tarot of Paul's Moon, and it's going to be the same oracles again. Okay, and this is Tarot of the Paul's Moon, and it's has some alternate cards. It has 2 significator cards, and then some alternates. There's the title card. And it comes with a different kind of guidebook. The art edition of Serpent and the Peacock comes with a bigger guidebook, not these. I like these little leather-bound ones. Okay, and we'll start with the Medieval Beasts, which is very similar, same kind of layout with the numbers and the titles. And of course it goes very well. I don't know if I showed, those are the backs of the Medieval Beast, and this is the backs of the Paul's Moon. So yeah, while they look great together and it works great, again, I'm not a samey person. And it's just a little samey for me. So we're going to look at the other ones now. So let's try the Seasons of the Witch again. And same thing for me. It brings it a little bit more into focus where it's something that I can apply rather than getting caught up in the weird artwork. Ooh, I like that Temperance. Okay, so let's try now the mushroom. We'll go there. And I think it works really well with this one too. Not a surprise. So yeah, if I was to not have both of these, the Paul's Moon and the Serpent and the Peacock, which one would I keep? I don't know. Maybe Serpent and the Peacock, because I do prefer that cardstock in the art edition. And I don't know that I've noticed enough about any particular art piece for any particular card to say, well, I prefer this one over that one, kind of a thing. It would come down to cardstock for me, I think. Okay, and what do we have left? Amor Twins. Well, look at that. This monk with these, that, I don't know, that maybe this goes better even with Paul's Moon than it does with Serpent and the Peacock. Let me know what you think. Is it better with one than the other? Because now that I'm doing this, I'm feeling, I don't know, I'm just feeling like, for some reason, I don't know, maybe when I'm editing this, I will see why I think that. Yeah, for some reason I feel like it goes better with this one. Okay. Okay, so for the new year, for 2025, I wanted to start it off with a giveaway. And I had pre-ordered the Fairy Tale Tarot by Lisa Hunt before I saw on Facebook that Lisa was selling like an autograph copy with a bunch of extras. So I purchased that and decided that I would give away this. So if you would like to win the Fairy Tale Tarot, all you have to do is enter the year 2025, the numbers not spelled out, in comments on any videos that you watch of mine. And then at the end of January, on February 1st, I will do the drawing and we will give this away. And I think in 2025, I'm going to be giving away more decks because I just want to give. I want to give out into the world some goodness because I'm kind of dreading 2025. So thanks for watching. Take care of yourself and have a nice day. Bye.